Hey guys, it's your Nike trainer, Tracy Copeland, and today is all about core strength. So I'm gonna guide you through a 20-minute workout that focuses on core strength for runners. Core strength is essential for everything that we do. It sets the foundation for strength in the rest of our body. It's gonna help stabilize your spine and your pelvis. It's also gonna help work on posture, power, and speed, which is essential for all athletes, especially if you're a runner, all right? Let's go ahead and get right into it. We're gonna start with a warm-up, starting on the ground. I'm gonna have you starting on your hands and knees. We're gonna just do a couple of cat-cows to warm up our spine, keeping our fingers spread. And you're gonna go ahead and inhale, look up towards the ceiling, and then exhale, draw your chin to your chest. Inhale, heart opens, and exhale, release. Let's do a couple more. Inhale, heart opens, and exhale, release, drawing those abs in. And one more time, inhale, opening up a little bit more, just warming up our spine, and then draw your chin to your chest, puffing up through your thoracic spine like an angry cat. All right, take it back to that tabletop position. Now we're gonna do opposite leg, opposite arm extensions. So I'm gonna extend my left leg long, I'm gonna extend my right arm long, lifting my leg off of the ground. Find your stability here first, and then draw your knee to your elbow and extend, press through your heel. Knee to elbow and press through your heel. And again, one more time. So this is just waking up those core muscles. Go ahead and take it to the opposite side. Take the right leg long, extend the left arm, and then find your stability. Lift the leg off of the ground, draw your knee to your elbow, extend, press through your heel, and again, knee to elbow, pressing through your heel. Let's do one more, and then taking it back. Okay, back to that tabletop position. You're gonna go ahead and come into downward dog, and then shifting into modified upward dog. This is just gonna help open up that chest a little bit. Downward dog, relaxing your shoulders down your back. Last one, downward dog into modified upward dog. And then taking it back into your downward dog. Now I'm gonna go ahead and step that right leg forward, lower my forearm as far down as you can, reach it all the way up, lowering down. And one more time. And then take it to the opposite side. Let's take that left leg forward. My hands are to the inside of my foot. Lower the forearm down, reaching straight up. And go ahead and release. Okay, walk your hands forward towards front of the mat and go ahead and come all the way up to stand. All right, you're feeling warmed up. We're gonna get right into the workout. So we have 5 different moves that we're gonna do 3 rounds of. We have 45 seconds each for every single move, okay? So first thing we're gonna do, starting back in that downward dog, we have alternating revolved downward dog, okay? 45 seconds, let's go. So you wanna make sure that you hit that solid downward dog first, and you kind of shift back into high plank in between, and you're just reaching to the outside of that ankle, coming back into plank, keeping your core engaged the entire time. Stay with me. You got about 20 seconds left on the clock. Hitting that plank, fingers are spread. That's gonna help protect your wrists. So you're also working on a little bit of flexibility here while you're engaging your core. All right, time. Go ahead and lower to your knees. Next up, we have alternating Superman. So it's not necessarily gonna work the front side, but it's also gonna help engage those lower back muscles and the lumbar spine, which is also essential for core strength. So alternating right and left. So opposite arm, opposite leg, and notice how my head stays in a neutral position. I'm looking about, I'd say 6 inches out in front of me. And you only lift as far as you can where you don't feel any pinch in that lower back, okay? So try to keep the legs long and straight. Alternating Superman. Here for just a little bit longer. And time. All right. Next up, we have slow mountain climbers. So I'm going to have you back in that plank position. Get that solid plank first. And we're going to mountain climb, but we're going to go slow and controlled. Okay? So I tap one foot forward. I tap the other foot forward. And you want to draw that knee towards the center line, okay? So your body stays in one straight line. Your hips don't rock from side to side. You're squeezing your core like someone's about to punch you in the stomach. That's how much you want to be squeezing and engaged, staying engaged throughout your core. Keeping the shoulders right over your wrist. Keeping your eyes forward. What tends to happen when we're tired is we'll just let our head drop. Don't let it drop. Stay with it. Just a little bit longer. And time. We're going to go ahead and lie on our back. We're going to go into dead bugs. So lying flat on that back, take your knees to about a 90-degree angle. Arms are straight up. Keep the lower back pressing into the ground. My right arm extends, left leg extends. And you alternate between each side, okay? Your head can stay resting on the ground. Important thing here is making sure that that lower back stays connected to the ground. So you're not arching or swaying in your spine. So this helps engage those lower abs, which tend to be a little bit tricky to focus on. So the thing with abs is the stronger part of your body tends to take over. So it's really tough to isolate the lower abdominal wall. Dead bugs are great for lower abs. Okay, time. We're gonna go ahead and move into side plank. Isometric hold in our side plank. So my forearm stays connected to the ground. Top arm reaches all the way up. And we're gonna go ahead and lift and hold right here. So your body is in one straight line. My feet are stacked. If you need to modify, you can lower that bottom leg. It's totally fine. Just do what works for your body. And we're gonna go ahead and switch sides. Stacking the feet, arm reaching straight up, looking towards that hand. Lots of energy moving through your fingertips, holding it right here. And time. Okay, you have about 30 seconds to recover now. So we're gonna do that same thing. We're gonna do 2 more rounds just like that. 45 seconds for every move. Get a little bit more time to recover. So do what you need to do, stretch it out, shake off the wrists. I know we're doing a lot of movement on our hands, so if at any point you need a moment to just shake out your wrist, make sure you're taking that time for yourself. Also grab some water if you need to. We're back on in about 10 seconds, okay? So we're gonna go right back into the downward dog, alternating revolved downward dog, okay? Let's go ahead and start to set it up. Start to spread your fingers. Get yourself set up in a nice base of support, and let's go for it. Reaching, and then hit that plank. Reaching your heels towards the ground. Core stays engaged the entire time. And making sure that you're actually grabbing the outside of your ankle. If this is a little too intense for you, you can just go ahead and rock back and forth. Or if you feel like you want an extra challenge, just reach in the direction of that leg if you can't quite reach the ankle. Okay? We've got about 10 seconds left. And then we go into those alternating Supermans. All right, let's take it to alternating Supermans. Arms out, 45 seconds. Keeping that head in a neutral position, keeping the legs as straight as possible, staying relaxed through the shoulders. Eyes are forward. You also feel the glutes working here. So it's really tough to kind of train your body in isolation. So even though this is a core strength workout, we're also getting our glutes. We're also getting our lower back. Recruits other muscles, other muscle groups. Okay, let's go ahead and take it to mountain climber. Tap it. Body stays in one straight line from top of my head all the way to my heels, and you're slow here, slow and controlled. So this is not the HIIT workout where we go fast and it's all about speed. You want to control our movement. Stay with me. Got a little bit longer. Your body stays in one straight line. And if at any point you need to, come to your knees, shake out the wrists. Give yourself a moment, okay? Almost there. And we're gonna go ahead and release. Go ahead and take yourself onto your back. We're setting ourselves right back up for dead bugs, okay? So you've been here before, you know what to expect. Keeping those 90-degree angles between the legs, and opposite arm, opposite leg. Go for it. So right arm, left leg. And if you think about it too much, then you'll probably end up doing it incorrectly. So it feels good to go opposite arm, opposite leg, just like how you walk, right? When you walk one arm forward, opposite leg forward. It should feel pretty natural once you kind of get the hang of it. Keeping that core tight, keeping those lower abs connected to the ground. You got about 15 seconds left here. Stay with me. One way that you can advance it is just keeping the legs completely straight. But we'll try that maybe on the next round as an option. Okay, we're gonna go right into side plank. Go ahead and set it up on that forearm, stacking those hips, reaching the arm straight up, and you're gonna hold it right there. Lots of energy moving through your fingertips, making sure that the forearm is kind of parallel towards the front of your mat, front or back of your mat. You can have a fist or palm flat, whatever helps you maintain stability here. Let's go ahead and take it to the opposite side. Right away. Holding. Lots of energy moving through your fingertips, keeping those hips stacked. And remember, if you need to modify, lower that knee to the ground. I'd rather you stay with me than give up completely on the more advanced version. Let's go ahead and release. Okay, another little recovery, about 30 seconds. To shake out the wrists, grab some water, do what you need to do. We have one more round just like that, focusing on core strength. We got about 15 seconds on the clock. Then we're gonna get ready for our alternating revolve downward dog, okay? All right, let's go ahead and get ready to set it up. Fingers are spread, curl your toes under. All right, let's do it. Reach. Stay with me. So, since this is our last round, you can go a little bit faster. That's one way that you can increase your level of intensity. Keeping the core engaged, body stays in one straight line. Eyes are forward, making sure that you're not hyperextending through any part of your arms. And we're gonna set it up for alternating Supermans right away. Let's take it to the ground. One way that you can advance this, keep everything off the ground, okay? So alternating left and right. If that's a little too challenging, then just keep it right here, okay? Keep that head in a neutral spine. Try to keep the legs straight and strong, relaxing through your shoulders. Got less than 15 seconds on the clock. Then slow mountain climbers are up next. And go ahead and press yourself up. Plank, hold it, slow. Just tapping forward, tapping towards the center of your body, driving that knee up. So this kind of mountain climbers are great for runners because it kind of simulates running, except just on the ground, okay? It also gets your hip flexors active. It wakes those guys up. But the slow mountain climber I like because you can do it with control. It's less about speed. And you really feel your abs working. Helps isolate. Just a little bit longer. Stay with me. With control. Body isn't moving from side to side. And time. Let's go ahead and take it onto your back. Dead bugs are next. Lying all the way on your back. Knees at 90. Arms straight up. And let's go ahead and go for it. So, right arm, left leg. Holding right here. Full extending that leg. So the legs never touch the ground, okay? Now, one way that you can advance this, legs are all the way up. So you go just an option, okay? Otherwise, just keep it as you were. Okay, just a little bit longer. Keep that lower back connected to the ground. And time. All right, let's go ahead and come on to our forearm. We've got side planks that are next. Set it up and reach straight up. Now, if this is a little bit easy for you and you want something a little bit extra for this last round, see what it feels like to lift and lower the leg, okay? Only if you feel like you need that challenge, okay? If that's too intense, then just hold it right there, isometric hold, or just lower the knee to the ground. Let's go ahead and take it to the opposite side. Holding right here. Core engaged, looking up towards your fingertips. Keeping those hips stacked. And once again, if you feel like lifting and lowering the leg, if you need that little extra challenge, feel free to take it there. Otherwise, just keep it in that isometric hold, side plank. Okay, time. Great job. You've made it through 3 rounds of core strength. Now it's time to cool things down. So I'm just gonna have you come into sort of this modified upward dog. You can keep your knees off of the ground. I'm just gonna have you rock forward and backwards, soften your shoulders. If this is a little too intense for you, you can always just come right here and hold. Keeping your hands nice and wide, soften your shoulders. And then go ahead and bend your knees, walk it back into child's pose. Separate the knees a bit, bring your forehead towards the ground, softening your energy. Bringing your hips back towards your heels. And then just go ahead, come into a tabletop position. Reach the right arm up. Just gonna thread the needle. Reaching left arm forward, just stretching out that space between the shoulder blades. Holding right here. And go ahead and Slowly release. Let's take it to the opposite side. So left arm reaches and comes underneath the right. Reach the right arm forward, coming into thread the needle, keeping the left ear on the ground. And go ahead and release. Come back to a neutral spine in a tabletop position. And then just go ahead and flip your hands right and left. Just kind of stretching out those wrists. And then go ahead and take yourself into downward dog. And tiptoe your way towards the front of your mat. Slowly come all the way up to stand. And congratulations, you have made it through Core Strength for Runners. Thanks so much for joining me. Once again, my name is Tracy Copeland, and I can't wait to see you again next time. Peace.